So my name is Elisa Shaw, and I came to Revive about 10 months ago. At that time, I had been experiencing severe debilitating migraines really for about 20 years. And then more recently, I had started to develop autoimmune symptoms. And although I had seen lots of different doctors and specialists, there was nothing they could really do except give me more medication and more pills and more injections and surgery. And Dr. Brandon and his team recommended that I look into the Metabolix program that they offer. And so my husband and I prayed about that and decided this is worth the investment if it can help. And so I met with the Metabolix team and we developed a plan together that was gonna work for me and for my family. And after 6 months of being strictly on that Metabolix program, I'm really just a completely different person.
Hi, my name is Amy Kajowski, and I'm here with my daughter Grace, and we have both been patients with Dr. Brandon for about 3 months now. When we first started to see Dr. Brandon, I was having issues with my back and with my thyroid. Starting about 10 years ago when I was 40, I started having what I considered a dysfunctional thyroid. When I went to my doctor, he did the blood test and showed that I was hypothyroid, put me on Synthroid, which really did not fix any of the issues that I was having. Within 2 months of seeing Dr. Brandon, I have lost 12 pounds. I have all my energy back. I am virtually very low pain, almost not at all, and just feel like I'm living life again. By the end of our 3rd month, which just happened, I brought my bottle of thyroid medicine today. I am off thyroid medicine because I have a fully functioning metabolism and thyroid, and I'm celebrating that. Grace is age 15. She was born with autism and epilepsy. So she has what's called partial cranial seizure disorder. So her seizures are just in her brain. She doesn't have the full body seizures. But she is often awake at night with seizures. And those can cause nighttime bedwetting because she goes into a deep sleep afterwards. She has also fought her entire life with bacteria and yeast in her tummy, and we haven't been able to find anyone to really help us with any of those issues. Grace is a whole new person now. She sleeps through the night. She almost has no seizures. Her nighttime bedwetting is almost non-existent, which again proves that she's not having the nighttime seizures. She used to have a lot of headaches, and her headaches are gone. We did Grace last year was almost truant in school. She only made it to school 2 or 3 days a week for about 3 hours a day because of her headaches and her seizures. This year, we are, I think, ending our 1st quarter of school. She has not missed 1 single day of school.
My name is Rita Boham, and I've been coming to Dr. Brandon since February of this year. And of course, several smaller issues were resolved after going with him. But I was getting sick a lot, and in April I had a sinus infection that after the 1st round of meds came back again, and I was on a 2nd round of meds, so I actually missed the whole month of April with being so sick. I had never even had a sinus infection before. However, I have had many sicknesses such as the flu every year, many colds. I've had bronchitis. I even had pneumonia twice, which landed me in the hospital 10 days each time. So after this sinus infection, I asked Dr. Brandon what he thought about me getting sick all the time. Because as I'm getting older, I'm thinking my body may not be able to bounce back from one of these sicknesses as I age. So I was kind of concerned about that. So he thought that the Metabolix testing would be really good for me. So I had the Metabolix at the end of June, and I've been on the supplements that were geared toward what I needed now for a couple months. And I haven't been sick since then, of course.
In my early 20s, I was diagnosed with anxiety and obsessive compulsive disorder, and I started feeling like the tightness in my chest was lifting, and I stopped checking things as often and as diligently as I had been. And by checking, I mean like taking 45 minutes to leave my house because I have to go back and check my lock one more time. And it's just really important to me the time I saved, just not having to think about that anymore, and it was tripping me up all the time. A lot of my time had been spent dwelling on different things because of my obsessive compulsive disorder, and through the Max Metabolics program I started seeing relief from all of that as well. There's still a few things left. I always, have work to do, I feel like, but I'm still in the program and I'm still diligent with everything.
Hi, my name is Debbie Sherbeck, and we started coming here at Revive to work with the Max Metabolic program, I would say a little over a year ago. And our son Evan was why we were coming. He had just lots of skin rashes, eczema. He had some behavioral issues. He was struggling just emotionally at school and at home. Some learning difficulties, attention problems, just a lot of things going on for a first grader that you would normally not want to see. And we were just trying a couple different things, had seen lots of different health experts, doctors, gastroenterologists, you name it, and they just couldn't really give us anything that helped us, or it helped for a little bit and then it stopped helping. So we actually came here because my sister said, why don't you give this a try? It worked for her and her family. So when we came, we met with Dr. Brandon and Dr. Sam both, and they sort of recommended that we try this Max Metabolic system and just see if it could make a difference for Evan. And in between that and doing our adjustments, his skin condition started to clear up. All of a sudden we weren't having the skin issues. His eczema cleared up completely.
I got to go through the Max Metabolics program because even though I was living the 5 essentials, mindset, nervous system, nutrition, exercise, and detoxification, I was still having a few issues, a bunch of skin issues. I was still fighting with seasonal depression, anxiety. I wasn't sweating when I worked out, and I was holding on to a lot of weight that I couldn't get rid of. And so Dr. Brandon suggested that I do the Max Metabolics program after I broke out in hives at a retreat after getting in the hot tub, not having indication on why. And so I went through the Max Metabolics program, and just a few indicators that I needed to take some supplements and get some things working again. And so since then, I haven't broken out in eczema at all. My skin's cleared up. I haven't really dealt with any more depression, anxiety. I started sweating again, which is phenomenal. I've never sweated in my life before. I would just swell up like a giant balloon. And so that was really great.
Hi, my name is Brad Brown, and I've been coming to Dr. Brandon for about 3 years now. And a little bit in, I started having some gut issues, bowel issues, just problems with energy, just lack of energy. And through talking to them, we really couldn't come up with any type of a solution, so their suggestion was to do Max Metabolics. And so I thought, well, okay, if that's what'll help me, then let's try that. And it's a very simple test, but it's a way for the doctors to be able to pinpoint what's going on. And when it came back, they went through it with me and showed me everything was going on, and it really gave peace of mind that they really knew they could pinpoint exactly what the problem was. And through supplementation, through nutrition, we were able to get that under control, the problem that I had. And actually Max Metabolics is just a life changer.